The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills and a coal mine, and docks where visitors to the island arrive. The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas! Hello, everybody! Welcome to the island of Sodor! Hello, everyone. We are here. Wow, no way. Q&A time. Hello, everybody. Hello, cool guy. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Zach Gamers. UCM leader. Hello, welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are so excited for what we got in store today. Once again, I'll be answering questions and all that other stuff as we get going forward. Hello, everyone. You know, you guys go ahead and, you know, if you got questions, go ahead and start it. Go ahead and get started with it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much, for being just awesome. And, yeah, please don't dox yourself this time. Hold on. Oh, I actually muted the site. My fault. Hold on. There we go. And, guys, I want to say something. Thank you all so much for almost 11,000 views on my last episode. Holy cow. You guys are actually, like, insane. Thank you all so much. So much for it. I appreciate you. Okay, yeah, go right ahead. Welcome in. Yeah. What questions do you got, you know? I did say I would answer a lot of Season 3 questions going forward. I'm actually going to swap the scene back real quick. I will state, we are actually doing something. Other than Wonders of Sodor today, so yeah, yeah, that's going to be fun. But yeah, if you guys got questions, all that other stuff, feel free to ask me. But we got something also very special that we're going to be doing here very soon. It's actually about to start soon. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, Zach, what you got for me? What you got for me, bro? Cool guy, UC Leader, obviously, of course. If you guys also have questions for me to answer, please feel free to ask away. Yeah, this is I'm actually really excited for this. I'm really excited to hear questions that y'all have to ask. You know, because it's been a while. It's been a while since you know, we've done a Q&A like this. So yeah, feel free, ask any questions you guys got. If not, just come in, chill out. We'll chill out for a minute. You know, we don't, you know, if we don't get much, you know, we don't get much. It's just kind of what it is. Yeah, I'm really excited. Oh my gosh, that was such a loud premiere. How was your progress about season 3 of Sodor stories? Yeah. Progress is doing good. I'm very excited. I've actually written the first episode. The first episode has been written. So the idea with I technically say written. The first episode is in progress. I've already say that. What can you tell us about season 3 currently? It's definitely going to be different than season 2. We're going to go back to an old format, obviously. So that's kind of where we're at with it. It's kind of leads to the progress. Hopefully to tell some new stories going forward, you know, especially with the first episode. And do you guys have any predictions on who the first episode is going to be? You know, that would be a good one, wouldn't it? You know, who do you think the first episode will be? As we're currently waiting, because what we're about to be watching while we're doing this is a very special video here. So this is Cool Guy, who's currently in chat. This is Northwestern Nerd. He is a nerd indeed. So I am very excited to see how he reviews my my season 1. Yeah, that's kind of where the progress at right now is. Of course, it's getting, like, the work is being done, and there will indeed at least be the first 3 episodes before I get things started. So it's at least what I plan on it being. All right, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, and I will be answering questions while this is going on, by the way. So yeah, it is good. It might be scuffed. I suck it in. That's fair. Question for Thomas. What's your question for Thomas? Welcome to the full review of Sodor Story Season 1. This took a while, and I really appreciate it if you were to subscribe. I will post the link in chat whenever we do get the chance. Whenever we get down here. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Yeah, what's your question? But I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Video's good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. They will be answering that along with many questions. I don't remember. I think it's just like what the best episode. Is it good? Is it bad? Ah, okay. The genius technician. The episodes. Heat. What? Oh my gosh, that is so loud. Season 1 has a total of 8 episodes and 1 music video. That is very true. Also, guys, please keep asking questions in chat. I'll answer as the video goes on. Story is... So the correspondence probably, I guess, is why it only has 5K views. That's crazy to say about episode 1. But it's the first time a popular Noah Railway series was made. Popular is insane. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to focus on some things in the video, so if you want to see more stuff about the episodes themselves, check out my other video and tier list. Both are available in the comments. Fair enough. Yeah, you said you had a question for Thomas, UCN Leader? The second episode is titled Percy's Push. You'll notice most episodes are titled Insert Character's Name. Names, insert push. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, this is the most popular episode with 17,000 views. Actually, it's at 18 now. The most viewed, however, the short was made. Yeah. The short was made right after. Anyway, I said I wouldn't talk about the episode, but I really want to show this scene. Oh, God. Percy, Gorn has gotten in your head. He may not believe in you, but I do. Okay. You may be small, but you can do amazing things, Percy. You're lying, Thomas. Thomas, where are you?
Because you are really useful.
Hold on, Thomas. There we go. We have a question for you right here. Hello. Are you happy within your line, Thomas? Yes, I am. Thank you. I am very excited. Whenever I go with my branch line and all that other stuff, I'm excited to see the new stories we're about to tell. So, yeah. Anyways, sorry, you guys can get back. Thank you, Thomas.
Percy's spirits were uplifted, and he was now more determined than ever to prove Gordon wrong. With one big push, Percy began slowly going up Gordon's hill.
Gosh, this is such an early episode. It's crazy. This episode's insane. What do you think about the other segment? What other segment? I'm scared now. What's the next episode? I don't have. I'm not gonna. I want you guys to actually guess who the next episode will be about. I will tell you guys. That's loud. Holy crap! This really seems because Percy was just pushed stupid incline down an island after his driver gives him the path. Yeah. I do want you guys to guess actually who will be the first episode of season 3. Going to get me started on all of this, and let's. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ah, Thomas and the Flour Mill. Episode 3 is titled Thomas and the Flour Mill, and it is the second Thomas episode. Yeah, because I wanted to rechange the format of the Thomas episode. This was really nothing special story-wise, but it did show. But the show did start to get more high quality from this episode onwards. Yep. You can see the turning point. Ah, great, the lovely James episode. Well. Bruh. This is the very first James episode. Come on, the James episodes aren't that bad. Read the comments on this and on this episode is, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of James, although I'm starting to like him more. You better start liking him more in my series personally. Low-key peak, thank you, appreciate it. This is the first James episode titled James and His Fears, and it's probably the weaker of the two. That I also agree. James and His Fears is not really the best episode. My fault. You're Abby? Nice to meet you, Abby. Now, this is a great episode. It's titled Edward and the Quarry. The peak of, like, one of the biggest peaks of season 1. I totally recommend this episode if you just want a chill Edward story. You see, I will always state this. Edward was mistreated in the main line series after Hit took the rights to it. No matter what. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, welcome in, everyone. Once again, new people. I will keep glazing this episode fair. Think Paxton or Shatopram Hat. Are you going to add other new characters like Bill and Ben, Ari and Bert, the Scottish Twins, etc.? Probably for a picture from Norway Railways. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so you think it's going to be Paxton or Shatopram Hat for episode 1? That's a good one. Anyone else got any guesses on who the first episode will be about for season 3? Can you do a Thomas and Eddie where they have a wedding and honeymoon, etc.? That is a little messy, and I don't know if I'll do love stories. Just saying. It looks too realistic. Yeah, it's been I forgot who I had commissioned it to edit it around it, but yeah, someone took the screenshot and edited and enhanced and a lot of stuff with editing. Yeah, no, so this episode was a great episode. I loved it. This is the very first ever. Yeah, no kidding. More chilled out lady episode, maybe. Okay. Okay, Winston says it's going to be a lady episode. Okay. What will be about Henry, Toby, or a new character? Okay. Okay. Any final guesses? Because I will, in fact... Nice retraction. I love that. I will, in fact, state... Like, any more guesses? I will, in fact, tell you who the first episode will be about. Oh, God. The filler episode. Oh! Ooh, the filler episode. Yikes. I don't like this. This filler episode kind of mid. Not gonna lie. You Sandra, what the crap are you talking about? See, love stories are a little messed up, but I find entertaining is my favorite engine. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know if I'll do one like that though. But you never know. You never know what I could change my mind. Season 2 list. Okay, 12 is episode 1, 11 is episode 5, 10 is episode 7, 9 is episode 2. That's crazy. 8 is episode 3, 7 is episode 10. That's fair. 6 is episode 8. There's a lot of weird episodes in this one. I can't wait. Hey, cool guy. You're gonna make a tier list. You're gonna make a one of these reviews for season 2. Why wasn't James in the finale of season 2? I didn't really have a point really to put him in anywhere. He didn't really fit the narrative of what I wanted to bring in. Same thing with Toby. Toby wasn't a part of it either. They're more of like a they're more on the other side of the island. They had no reason to really do it to do that much. I'm very excited to see how this. Harry's face looked like it's about to come off. It really does. But yeah. Now this is a weird one. It really is a weird one. I did try to go away from the cowardly that Henry was. Said that this episode was really rushed, so need I say more? Yeah, it was really rushed because I wanted to work on this episode, and then I want to start working on the season finale as much as possible. So, okay, I think we have gotten all the guesses. So the first episode of season 3 will be a duck episode, and you guys will have to just wait and see what that episode will be about. You can probably guess, kind of, but duck will be the first one for season 3. Yeah, this episode was rushed. I really just wanted to get into the season finale as much as possible. So, yes! This is the only Henry episode in the entire series so far. I really need to make another Henry episode. Frick. You just made Duck Redemption Art. Yep. This! Oh. This is peak right here. And finally, the season finale titled The Return! Indeed, it is a return. Wow, you got full over 10 minutes for this one. That's crazy. This is the first episode where the what? Oh, show. You meant to put show, not wow. This is the first time where the show went in its own direction instead of just sticking to the show entirely. Yep. This is where I went from this is where I went into my own direction with the show. So 6 Henry does. Ha, that's crazy. Darn it. Editing can never be perfect, trust me. The amount of times I re-edit my episodes sometimes would be crazy. If you had to choose one engines to be kidnapped again in your season 3, who would it be? Now, if I was going to do a kidnapping thing, why would I spoil it now? The one, the only waddler, he's only a duck after all. Only duck after all. Don't put the blame on Dilly. What? Just don't blame the Dilly. He tried to make it. What is happening? Make it like a Post Malone song. That's crazy. And honestly, I respect the hell out of it. Hell out of the creator for going in this direction, even if it's controversial. Yeah. It was very controversial with how the direction of the show really began. Wow, that's a really loud Edward. Or that's Percy's song. Overall, this is a great way to finish off a pretty mediocre season. Ow, but yeah, that's fair. This is my starting grounds, all right? This is my starting grounds, okay? You know, W video. I'm just gonna put that in there. Up next, we're gonna take a look at the chat. Oh, it's the freaking 26. Who is the villain of season 3? I am not spoiling season 3 questions. I will not be spoiling season 3 questions. I'm not spoiling season 3 plans, okay? You cannot ask me those questions about season 3. You can ask me like how does it look, like what is gonna how is season 3 gonna flow and all that stuff, but other than that, you cannot. I will not be answering questions about season 3 storylines and stuff. But no, well, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's so crazy. What was your favorite episode to make? I'm going to be completely honest. The decision had to be my favorite episode to make because of the absolute plot twist I threw down for Duck. Big evil. Obviously, the season 2 finale is really great, but if I had to redo it again, I would love to redo the excitement I felt whenever I made the twist for Duck in the decision. You exist. This abomination is titled Thomas in the Tree. Yeah. So quickly, this is the 3rd Thomas episode and by far the worst in the camera work. And the camera work and cool angles aren't enough to save this boring story. Listen, I said I would do a Christmas story. and the freaking Christmas update dropped only 3 days beforehand. Only 3 days before Christmas time. Big One TV show Sorgan episode he said, yeah, good for you, Leader. Good for you. I get it. Yeah, I know. I felt so I was so waiting on that stupid, like, it happened during our first Q&A whenever the Christmas update dropped. And it was a little hard to do, so. Yeah, it's a Christmas special as well. It also is probably one of the worst performing ones ever. What was the longest episode to make? The season 2 finale, the literal last episode of the show. So yeah, that's kind of great. Mysterio. Okay, I'm getting spoiled. I'm gonna close the chat. Nice. The characters. Ooh, I like this. Okay. So the best episode of season 1 is obviously either the return or the Edward episode. That's without a doubt crazy. Season 1 definitely had much less character development in moments compared to season 2. Well, that was obvious. That's fair. Good for you Stan Leader. Doesn't mean there weren't some standout character performances. Edward and Stanley, probably. I'm assuming. Next segment, we'll be looking at my picks for 3 MVPs. Okay, of this season. Okay, Wondering Sodor. I will be getting into Wonders of Sodor soon as we continue on with Q&A. Honorable mentions. Who's an honorable mention for this? My first pick for honorable mention goes to... Who's an honorable mention for this season? James. I am surprised that he is putting James in an honorable mention. First, I wasn't sure to include James or not, given that he only appears in 1 episode. That's fair. That's fair. Wow, that's crazy. Then I realized that every character except for Thomas only appear in 1 episode. Yeah, and I also made the same thing. I did the same exact thing in this season because Thomas appears a lot, but there are a lot more characters in the stories than Thomas is like the main one. I do have B-side characters that I try to include more. So, called James. That's cool. If you had to choose 1 episode to save, which one would you choose? Dang, that's crazy. You know what? Season 2, episode 1, because I can rebuild off that. I'm sure Thomas is going pretty well. It really is, and I'm very excited to see what the new series is going to bring. So yeah. But still, out of every character, why James? I am also curious on why James, because you absolutely told me you hated James. So the writing is good. For the new show, I definitely agree. One reason is that James feels like progresses and develops a character. Oh, that makes sense. Unlike episode 6, for example, the story is much more unique and interesting. That worked for locomotives. That is actually pretty cool. My second pick for honorable mention goes to another honorable mention before we get into the main people. Percy! Okay, that's fair. Percy the Green Engine. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you have more questions or anything, please ask in the comments. Or in the things. Although I personally didn't enjoy his episode as some others, I can see why you would like this one. Dirty Percy, yep. Percy's definitely a very lovable character, and this episode fully showcases that. Can Duck be in another episode, Cryby Duck? I'm not including any one of you guys into episodes, but Duck, I already announced that Duck will be the first episode of season 3. Root beer? I do not like root beer, actually. Yeah, I wasn't sure to pick, so I just put both of them. That's fair. That's fair. How many seasons are you gonna make? As long as I can mentally handle it. Because here's the deal: if like my actual seasons end, I'll keep going with the retrospective series if the retrospective series does well. Which, by the way, retrospective series will be announced very soon when the release date will be. Before you retire, Also, I don't have much else to say about Percy. Let's move on to my top 3. Okay, who's number 3 for this season? Is it Thomas? Thomas is one of these guys. I knew it'd be Thomas! Thomas the Tank Engine. I've written some wonderful stories on Steam. Those are really cool to see. Now I know I'm crazy. No, I'm putting the main character only at number 3, but hear me out. Fair enough. The fact that he has the most appearances is both a blessing and a curse. Again, I did the same thing in season 2. It's crazy. Ooh, we got some questions. Hold on. How is Sir Topham Hatt? Topham Hatt is alive. Well, you'll definitely understand more about what's going on with Sir Topham Hatt in season 3. What will you do when you cover every special in the retrospective? Holy crap, that I don't even want to think about that right now. But I will. I will state that we have planned, if the retrospective series also does well, we will do more. We'll do more other than just specials, maybe seasons or something. Who's your favorite narrow gauge engine and vehicle in Thomas? Favorite vehicle? So vehicle, Birdie. Birdie's a classic. Narrow gauge engine would be probably Skarloey or Peter Sam. I really like them as characters, especially whenever they got brought back in the CGI series. Can you tell if they are males compared to the human bodies? I don't know. So talking about survival and is duck punished. You need to watch all the way through of my season finale. That includes the end credits. That shows a lot. I don't like that it says Thomas the Train. That's fair. Did you use AI for your profile pic? I had it commissioned. I don't know if it was AI or not. So, Nox, please, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome in. You're gonna make your own Thomas characters in your series, or just stick to Thomas characters? See, I can't make new engines in my in Nowhere Railways, so I should need to move that down a little bit. Yeah, welcome in, Nox. Please, hope you enjoy. I had to commission. I don't know if anyone used it or not. So. You're gonna make so yeah. Are you gonna make our own comments? I'm probably just. I mean, I pretty much have to stick to Tom's characters. So Thomas needs eyebrows rise. Come here. All right. Because on one hand, he has some good episodes, episode 1 and 3, and then the abomination of the Christmas special. On the other hand, he is also present in the not so great Christmas special. Dear Lord. Yeah, to re-answer the retrospective question, we plan on doing other things. We plan on covering seasons if the series does well. Get over here, yeah. But I think number 3 is a healthy middle ground. I can agree with that, honestly. I put Thomas at 3 too, because that's what I was thinking was gonna go there. It's either Edward or Stanley. I know it's one of the two. It's Edward or Stanley. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the two. It's Edward, okay? Edward the Blue Engine! Hog! He only has one episode this season, I know, but his episode is my second favorite of the season, so I'm a bit biased. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Edward's episode is definitely one of my better episodes, I will state. There's number 2, he's right. Number 2, true. It's Stanley, isn't it? You play Team Fortress 2? No, I don't really. Yep, I knew it was Stanley. Stanley the White Engine. He's more silver than... Oh, yeah, no, he is white, I guess. Honestly think this is a no-brainer. That is very true. Stanley did make some good appearances, too, in season 2. He usually has the best season 1 episode and provides the most to the overall plot. Man of Stan. Yep. That's fair. I really like that, actually. I really like that. That's really cool. Not to mention, he has a great personality. He really does. I really think I cooked with him. Are you going to base some episode on film since of the film since from your recent post. No, those were to announce the post of the retrospective series. I'm not gonna do any. I don't like doing base. I'm not gonna base episodes on really the films. Since their plot points have been done, but I could probably do better with some of those plot points. But no, that's just announce the retrospective series. Don't really like him. No, I'm kidding. Don't get out of here. But like I said, he is the only one who could possibly hold the title of the MVP of season 1. That's probably. Final thoughts. Are you probably going to move to Wonders of Sodor or stick to Nowhere Railways? If there were more characters in Wonders of Sodor, I would have used Wonders of Sodor already. So, yeah, Stan's my second favorite character. Who's your first favorite? It's probably Thomas, actually, now I think about it. Edward's mine, so. But, yeah, I probably won't do that. If anything, I switch games. Then I can get everything. Second question for Thomas. All right, I'll get Thomas back here once you ask it. Final thoughts. All right. So to get the obvious out of the way, season 1 is nothing compared to season 2. Well, that's obvious. Ice Actually Oliver, that's cool. We even know it's inferior compared to season 2. It's a humble beginning, honestly. I still think it's pretty enjoyable. Thank you. Well, that's fair. Definitely understand if someone said they preferred season 1 to season 2. I don't understand who people would do that, actually. Obviously, the only thing our characters want is Soda. Yeah, I know. And the DLCs obviously would probably end up coming on, adding more characters, but I don't think a lot enough characters to the game. And now it's time for the Save GTA for something crash. That's another reason why. But what? Season score. Okay. So I'm gonna give each episode a rating out of 10. Okay. And rate and then rate the whole season based on the average episode rating. Okay. This is about to be a very mid-season. Okay, episode 1, 7 out of 10. Like it. Episode 2, 5.5 out of 10. All right, cool. Great. Western Duck Oliver. I'm an Oliver fan for life. But Duck is still pretty cool. So 3, 5 out of 10. That's fair. 7 out of 10. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. 9 out of 10. Obviously, that's perfect. Episode 6, 1.5 out of 10. That's fair. 10 out of 10 for episode 7. That makes sense. And episode 8, 1 out of 10. That also makes sense. I wish you went negative for that one. Season rating 5.75. Okay, bet. Honestly, that's not bad considering this is the first season. That's pretty good. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Hey, good job. You rate episode 10? This is all season 1. Season 1. Sorry if the video feels scuffed or disappointing given the time it took to make this. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Next time, make sure to also do a voiceover. That would actually make it a lot better. So like and subscribe. Most importantly, have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. Andrew, did you not watch the episode? There's something else afterwards. Andrew, she doesn't become Diesel's queen. She fakes it to get Annie and Clarabelle back. You watched it? Listen, don't ask me that question if you haven't watched the episode. No, it's there's a lot. You gotta watch the whole episode to get the full context, man. Oh, look, there it is. There's my episode. All right, so that is cool, guys. Video. Please enjoy. Hope you enjoy that. Hope you enjoy that. W's in the chat. Good job, cool guy, for that one. I'm gonna watch it now. We literally what? You're not even gonna stay here and ask questions? That's crazy. Easy Ends later said he had a question for Thomas. Thoughts? I liked it. I'm very excited to see where you go in the next time in the future. I'm definitely excited to see season 2s. So that's gonna be exciting. Bruce, which one is the root? Where? Where Thomas for my question? I'll get him. I'll nope, go away, please. We're gonna explore, actually. I proceed 3 now, bet. Where's Thomas for my question? I will get him. Hold on. Give me un momento. I will get Thomas for you, don't worry. Give me one momento. Hold on, I'll get Thomas for you. Anyone else got more questions or anything? I hate the reboot. I hate All Edges Go. So, yeah. Cool guy. Definitely am going to be excited to see more of that coming from you soon. What's up, Cole? Welcome in. Is the pilot of the CGI, the Big World Avengers, and All Engines Go, or the new Thomas? I hate All Engines Go with a burning passion. You will never see me talk good about All Engines Go. Right, anyways, UCM leader said he had a question for Thomas. And it seems like there is a Thomas here. Hello, Thomas. Thomas is here. Thomas is here. Splodge and is Diesel Splodge gone for good? Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. What is this? This is my QnA. Let's puff along, Thomas. Hey, which character do you want to include in Sodor stories? That's a good question. There's, I definitely want to feature Molly more. Molly would be a good fit. I was like, where's the side? You're right. Season finale of the series 2 is so good. Thank you, Model Series James. Worth buying. I like it. I mean, in reality, I use it just to puff around the island of Sodor. No, imagine doing this with Thomas. You know? I mean, look at this. You can free cam it. Like, seriously, if there were more engines, I would gladly use this to make my stories. Like, without a doubt. Should I? It's fine, don't worry. Cause, like, look at this. Like, imagine the epic shots I can get with this. It's beautiful. I know it is. Thomas? What are you talking about? I have never even seen him in this. But, I don't know why Bucko's not there. You have to ask, Bucko's driver. Thomas also just crashed. Whoops. Sorry if I spoiled. No, a lot of people never even watch to the end. While the game stays on track. Yeah. Gordon, nice. But Thomas, do you understand that UC Leash question? No, I do not. So I apologize if I do not answer it properly. That's fair. Bonk. We'll say the UI is really like bugged. Like my mouse has to like go slightly above where I need it to go. Let's try setting this path again. To Vickerstown. What would be your dream video idea? That's an interesting question. I don't know what my dream video idea would be. I don't think I have one. Actually, technically I am doing my dream video idea, which is the retrospective series. Any plans for any new series, movies, specials, adaptations, or remakes? Probably not going to do any adaptations or remakes for a minute. Still. Still don't know if I'll do those or not. Do an episode, Emily episode. Emily's definitely on the list. What? Yeah, I mean, other than the new series of the retrospective, I really don't have plans for anything else right now. I still want to do that movie that I talked about, but good lord. Your thoughts on the new deck? Would you review it? Probably not. I'm not much of a toy reviewer guy. What was your least favorite episode to create? I don't really have a least favorite episode. No, that Christmas episode was pretty bad. Sodor Online. Played a little bit of it, but we're sticking with Nowhere Railways for now because people wanted to stay with that much I can make out of these. It's Q&A, questions and answers. You ask me questions, I give you an answer to it. If I feel comfortable answering. Or 2026, what you were saying. 20, I have. What do you mean rumors? I think it's coming out in September. There's like a guarantee to come out. Engine that disappears. That's just weird. Where'd you start Sodor Stories? Watching a lot of fan projects. That's really it. I wanted to see if I could create something of my own accord. Yeah, people can delete your engines. Yeah. That's why I also don't do it, because it's, pub servers are rude. Nowhere Railways is definitely trapped with that one camera angle, with like the camera, but I would do that to have to reset what I'm trying to do because somebody was being an idiot. All the Nowhere Railway engines, I have them all. Who's your favorite Thomas creator? The Unlucky Tug. That's the one who's inspiring my my retrospective series that's coming out soon. And yeah. You gone on land? Where are you? I don't think Thomas has gone pretty fast. Yeah, the fastest Thomas has gone has been on the jet engine. Your favorite fan series? That's a good one. I'm actually gonna go double check to make sure I have the name correct on it. Favorite fan series? I really like crap. Whose fan series is it? Marvelous Mainland's fan series that he's done. Biscuit Crew Productions is really funny. Very adult-based humor. As well. And NWR 1991 as well. I don't really like Victor's Stories of Sodor too much. I started watching it and stuff. But MWR 1991 was definitely up there. The worst bootleg episode you've watched? What in episode 1, season 1? What? I am so confused on what you're talking about. There's season of Thomas. Season 7. Right before Hit Arrow took off everything. It's the worst bootleg episode of Thomas Friends you ever watched. That I have no idea. I never really watched too much bootleg stuff. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Yeah, that's fair. Your favorite... Ooh, Tommy engine? I had a lot of Thomas ones, to be fair. So I guess Thomas would be the one I'd have to say there. Kind of fan series. Kind of never mind. I don't know. It's a game I can play. You can buy Wonders of Sodor. You Para or Trackmaster. I've had like 3, so. About Stories of Sodor. I like the first 4 seasons, but then it gets supernatural and everyone dies. Pretty much, yeah. They pretty much went to a point with season 5 to where people are just dying to have the shock factor. Question 4 for Thomas. Do you like working in the quarry? Thomas?
The quarry is very fun to work with. I also get to see Mavis and all the other engines who work there. Very fun and definitely keeps my spirits up from working my branch line all day.
Yeah, no, the Stories of Sodor definitely take way too much of a shock factor for everything. The game is called Wonders of Sodor. Yeah, it's Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor. Can I ask Thomas a question? Sure, go ahead, Model Series James. Just like Thomas. What are your favorite games besides Thomas related stuff? I play a lot. A lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is definitely my favorite game of all time. Other than I play some Minecraft stuff. Yeah. Correct? Yeah, Wonders of Sodor, yeah. For Thomas, do you like pulling trucks unlike James and Gordon? Ooh, that's a good one to ask Thomas. I didn't notice that the question. I actually never noticed that one. No one wants to have a special when they crash. You like pulling trucks on?
I love pulling trucks, even though the trucks are very troublesome. However, I much prefer pulling my passenger trains if I had to choose.
He's not Diesel for what he did to Duck.
What do you mean what he did to Duck? Are you meaning whenever he framed him that one time at the harbor, or are you talking about during the Sodor Stories episodes where he hypnotized him? Because I did not like that at all.
Look at Thomas go. He's puffing along fast. Okay, working about the game. PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and they just released it on the Switch. Sodor Stories. Yeah, he kind of, I don't really know what to think about Duck right now, but, you know, what Diesel did to him kind of
kind of was a little messed up. However, Duck never took the full accountability for it. And we'll hear also in things. Recently, I've been thinking about starting my own series. Nothing against it. I say go for it. Thomas, you prefer sleeping at Titmish's or Farquhar says? I 100% prefer to be sleeping at Titmith. Titmish's is my home, and I love sleeping at Titmish's. That's what I would have to choose. Do you love racing on your line? Yes, I do. Racing on my line makes it very fun and enjoyable. First emphasis, but I have zero idea how to film it properly. Yeah, I was gonna say Norway Railways might be the best way to do it, to be fair. I will state that. What is the biggest accident you've ever had? Oh, who? Ooh. Listen. What do you keep trying to type? Question for Thomas the Tank Engine. Why did my... Okay. I don't know why Discord restarted, but okay. My PlayStation Store and how many engines are in this game. You buy it on PlayStation Store, and Thomas, James, James is DLC. Thomas, Percy, Gordon, Emily, and Diesel are the main ones without the DLC. Thomas, does Sodor have a devious or evil side? No, he's very nice. I really like him. He's only very devious and evil because the diesel engine's very devious and evil. Hold on, me and Annie and Clarabelle are puffing up Gordon's Hill. Let's go! Chicks, do you like the mainland? Mainland is not my... I like the mainland, but the mainland's not my home. My home here on Sodor is where I'd like to stay. Thomas, Percy, or Toby? That's crazy. Thomas, Percy, or Toby? I prefer Thomas. What characters are planned for season 3 besides Duck? Definitely some of the ones we've already seen. That's obvious. Hold on, I'm going away from you, Thomas, for a minute. But yeah, definitely the ones we've already seen before. That includes, I will definitely do a Henry episode this time. Now that you brought to my attention, Henry needs justice. So, yeah. I mean, just imagine me being able to do this in this area. Why enjoying your screen if I can? I don't think you can do that. Ben and Ben have a role in season 3. It's gonna be very hard to do twins. I'll say that now. Oh, it's when you got stuck in the snow. Was it common for insulting your snowplow or for insulting Terrence the tractor? It was probably both. It was definitely both. But guys, imagine me being able to get shots like these. Am I not too fast? I don't... Perfectly fine with where I'm at. Speaking of which, bye-bye! Thomas, pop down the line fast. What's your favorite railway series books? Oh, definitely the three engines. The 3 railway engines. With the one with Henry, Gordon, and Edward. Yeah, that one's definitely my favorite one. Dude, if you don't have a job, I just rest at Titmouth. That's all I do. I just rest at Titmouth Sheds. Wow, my throat's starting to hurt a little bit doing Thomas's voice. Are you doing your stream or not? No, you cannot. This is not an online playing one. Guys, you guys ready to see an awesome shot, by the way?
There we go. Look at this. I just stay at Titmishes or go shunting for fun. Look at that shot. That is such a cool shot, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Such a cool shot. How many episodes are planned for season 3? I definitely have a lot more episodes planned. I want to make it longer. There'll definitely be at least 15. There's at least going to be 3 episodes longer. And the monsters would be cool. Probably. They definitely have done that shot before, too. All right, guys, Thomas has to keep going. Everyone say bye, Thomas. Bye, bye. Everyone say bye, Thomas. Look at them go, everybody. Do you like spending time with the narrow gauge engines or miniature engines? Narrow gauge. That's his last one, he's saying. Bye, Thomas! Look at him go! Yeah, he's gone. He's gone, guys. He's gone. Also, why is my display being weird? Oh my gosh, it's because my screen resolution's all messed up. One of the most underrated and overrated characters in the entire series. Underrated, 100%. Edward and Henry. Overrated, 100%. Probably Emily. Nah, Thomas is used too much in the main series. Let's be honest here. Pause on my end. I don't know why it would do that. I have no control over your end, to be fair, so. He booms! I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Gordon. Sorry, Gordon. Gordon or Spencer? That really depends. Is Gordon pulling the express or not? For any of the following seasons, we definitely will still see diesels, like the form of Mavis and stuff. So yeah. Yep, chat. Get your questions ready. We got some Gordon time too. Is any more? Anyone got more questions as well? No coaches, just them. No, they got to pull the express. Because the express is coming through! Alright, here we go! Out of my way! Express coming through! You have a question for Gordon? All right. Yeah, no, the diesels will definitely appear at some point later. And what's the worst Thomas episode of all time? Holy crap! It is that stupid one with that bubble in the CGI series. That is probably the worst Thomas episode ever. And I'm not counting I'll Just Go in this scenario. I'll Just Go, I could just make the entire thing just say it for that. All the characters, how would you feel? Really good. The Action Hero is actual slop. Yeah. I have indeed watched all the Action Arrows specials for the new series. So. Golden Pool? Gordon has pulled up to 6 special before, so. He definitely can pull a lot. If it was the classic, I would really like it. But CGI makes sense. Characters of all time. Thomas is up there, but I don't think he's number 1. Edward's number 1 for me. So we'll go probably Edward. Edward? That's a good question. Thomas is number 3 in my opinion. I don't have much time left, so. Sodor, alright. More than Gordon in the game? No, I think Gordon pulls more. Let's see here. So top 3 characters. Honestly, Edward, Gordon, and Thomas, the blue ones, are really good. Gordon, do you first best for teaming you or your brothers? Probably teaming you. Oh, my brother is, well, my brother. So if I had to get teased by anyone, it would be my brother. Why do you hate pulling this train? Because I am an express engine. An express engine do not pull freight cars. Do you like racing down the main line? It is so racing. A racing means I actually have competition. As an express engine, huh? Hilarious. That's fair. It's not really doing daily. I just post story. I make my own parodies of Thomas whenever I have time, once every like 1 or 2 weeks. Except for now I'm taking a mid-break. I'm starting a brand new series of a retrospective series too. But remember guys, Sunday the Sodor Stories YouTube DVD Season 2 comes out. So it's ready to go. Favorite Thomas OST? I will state is probably Thomas's traveling thing from season 8. 9. I don't know why, I really like it. Who's the most famous person? The most famous person to be pulled by me. was, of course, the lovely opera singer. What was her name? I don't care too much to state. Because I'm an express engine, and the express is never late. Out of my way! Express coming through! Yeah, I'm a big fan of the hit music. Oh, good lord. Oh, it's Alicia Buddy. Yeah. What's your least favorite RWS book? I don't have a least favorite book, I'm gonna be honest. I like all the books. Favorite Thomas film? The Great Discovery. 100%. Okay, I don't... You San Lena, I do not put that in my chat, please. There's this classic Guerrilla since the last model part. You see the signs that go slow, don't ignore it or else you're gonna end up tumbling off the tracks like last time. Puh! Me going off the tracks? Who would have told you such devious tales? Yeah, I don't have a least favorite RWS book, Railway series books. I really don't. I like all of them. I enjoy reading them. CGI in the Blubba seasons. I did enjoy some of the CGI seasons. I did not enjoy Blubba. What was that? Everyone subscribe to this guy's channel. Very cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I did not enjoy Blubba sucks. Let's be real. Blubba is a terrible era of Thomas, but it's still better than all of this guy. Oh, there he goes. All right. Anyone got any final questions or anything for me? Yeet. Yep. Because we're getting. I think. Oops, hit the wrong button. Because I'm kind of. I warned Gordon. You did warn him. I was really waiting for that to happen. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why it changes the point right there, but okay. Do we got any final questions or anything for me? Hello, Caleb. Might as well just answer some questions while I'm here. Favorite CGI character? Let's see the Christmas one. No, I probably won't. Who's gonna have the role besides Thomas and Duck? Oh, in season 3. Pretty much any engines you've seen beforehand already. Like Spencer probably. Toby will get one. I know Henry will definitely get one. Maybe another James episode. Definitely another Edward episode, probably. Gordon would too. So there's a lot of people I can do a lot of work with. But for basing them off CGI, I love Gator. Gator's a good one. Caleb, you have a question for me at all? Since we're in the Q&A. Since he bias, shut up, Sonic Otter. No thanks. Okay, that's fair. Who's your favorite Thomas actor? That's a good one, actually. Bye. Okay, bye, Caleb. Also, shut up, Sonic Otter. And why aren't you modded? Yeah, chat. We're pre-recording a lot of the. I don't know why, man. I guess I forgot to mod you. This is me and the lovely fellow who we're gonna be joining things in. He will be joining me for the retrospective series. So that's gonna be fun. I hope y'all are ready for that one. Anyone else got more questions? Worst season of the 1 through 5. The first 5? Favorite Thomas actor is insane to say, but I'm probably gonna still say. I'm gonna say it. It's Michael Brandon. I love Michael Brandon, or Michael Angus. Angus. I don't remember how to say his name. Angelus, I think is what it is. The worst season out of 1 through 5, probably 2, maybe 4. Not sure. Mr. Sonic Otter, do you have a question for me? Thank you for the information. You're welcome. I don't know. 4 is good. I know it's goated. Honestly, season 5 is kind of mid. You don't? Nice. Chat. We'll state though, it's very funny. I was waiting for someone to say something like that too. Hey, Discord server, at one point there will be one, yeah. Or Thomas or the policeman that forced him to wear cow catchers. Probably Thomas. Oh, that's a good question for you. Are you also gonna make vids? Alex, he immediately started asking questions to you. Alex, are you home? Say goodbye now. I support you all the way. I'm rushing you now. Bye. Thank you. My name is Fabulous. Stuff by Mike, Rex, or Bert? Bert. I don't know. I do plan on making one. I'm working on other game retrospectives on a games retrospective channel soon. Trademark. Nailed it. Alex, I'm gonna call you if you're home. If anyone wants to ask us both questions about maybe the retrospective series or something. Oliver or Duck? Oliver. I think Factor will win. That might be true. Are you gonna do any are you doing any narrow gauge episodes or not? There's not really a good game that has narrow gauge engines. Wonderful answer. He did answer.
Hello.
He did in fact answer, chat.
Now I have to mute the live stream. Shoot.
Chat, say hello to Mr. Sonic Otter.
The glorious co-narrator of the retrospective series.
Yeah. Well, we're probably gonna keep doing this for another like 15, 20 minutes, but
Fair.
How long would
Fair,
the
fair.
average retrospective episode be?
Average?
It depends on how much we have to say.
Yeah.
Speaking of air gauge engine designs, I might use Locus Online for an air gauge engines. I'd say. Hey, look, track match is high.
Hello.
So the retrospectives, there would probably be about maximum would be 30, 35 minutes. The average would be like 20, 25. That's kind of like the middle ground, though. It's a little hard to say because we don't know really. Or it's no possible way to crash, to be honest. I've made it work a couple times. Damn, he says. So, cool guy right here actually made a full review of my season 1, by the way, Alex.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
interesting.
We watched it earlier on stream.
Oh, that's cool.
He gave
Sodor Stories full review.
he gave the actual season a 5.75 out of 10 because it was a mediocre season because it was my starting grounds.
Hey, at least you're above the bell curve or whatever. That's pretty
Rude.
good.
That is true.
At least if 5 is like completely average.
Yeah. And guess added to nowhere. Will you use them? Yeah, I will use Nerd Agents to get added. Anyone got any questions about the retrospective series? We haven't actually had a lot of the I haven't really actually got a lot of retrospective questions, which I'm very surprised about. I figured people would have. Actually, Cool Guy's been the one mainly excited for it, so.
Touche.
Comes back in the 2026 reboot. Okay, honestly, what do you think would how do you think Diesel 10 will be handled if it actually joins him back, if he comes back in the reboot series?
I mean, if I'm to be honest, it kind of feels like Diesel 10 is a better air quotes villain, air quotes, as compared to normal just Diesel.
I agree with that.
Like normal Diesel just kind of exists and causes trouble and then like gets sent to the Shadow Realm and then he's gone.
Yeah.
At least when Diesel 10 shows up, something dangerous can happen.
Alright, this is valid. This is valid. Well, let's see here. Season 1, 2, and 3, which is your favorite? Out of seasons 1, 2, and 3?
To be totally honest, I probably couldn't tell you exactly what happens in every season.
Yeah,
so pardon me while I peruse. I don't know. Season 1's kind of where the magic exists forever and always.
I agree.
So with that. if we're picking, it's probably season 1 with a default judgment, unless something else gets.
I think I remember season 3 being kind of good.
Fair. I don't know. The other series I remember the most is 5. I would say.
That's fair.
In that in the early years. In the early years, it's probably 1 and 5.
What will you talk about in the retrospective? Well, we're gonna talk about the productions of each special. We're gonna have our own reactions and breakdowns during it. We're gonna have thoughts and closures. That also includes a segment that we're gonna have in there called the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. We're pretty much we're gonna go over, review the entire special, kind of in depth, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going to rank it on a tier list. That's gonna be fun.
It will be.
I finish my Emily and Diesel story or my Gordon story. Gordon sounds more entertaining. What is Sonic's favorite character? Who's your favorite Thomas character?
Ooh. Okay. Is it a cop out if I have a couple of favorites?
Nah, not really. I need my top 3.
Okay. Ooh, okay. If I'm allowed a top 3.
Let's do top 3. Yeah.
Top 3. Okay. Number 3, probably Edward. Edward is my goat. So he's
Edward's my
he's
number
in the
one.
top.
Edward's my number one.
He's your number 1. That's valid. Am I allowed to count Donald and Douglas as one character?
Yeah, because they're twins.
Because I do like both. Okay, I like Donald and Douglas. They probably get my number 2.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
And then after that, my last goat is Skarloey.
That's a good list. That's a good list. I like that list. I will say
Those are-
Scarlet is my favorite narrow gauge engine.
Every time any of those 3 are on screen, usually something funny or insightful or exciting will happen. At least as an adult. As a kid, I was a big Gordon fan. Ironically.
Yeah, I remember that that model set you sent me because you got a Gordon.
Yeah.
He got.
I do have
Gordon.
an HO scale Gordon with the moving eyes and all the things.
Tier list. I love tier lists. Yeah, we're ranking the specials on a tier list. At the end of each video. So.
Yup.
Yeah, Cool Guy made an entire tier list, by the way, for my series too.
Good times.
Gosh, insane. Yeah, because my top 3 goes I'm the blue engine guy because it literally goes Edward, Gordon, and Thomas. Thomas only dropped down to number 3 because of the later seasons.
That's fair. That's fair. Ooh, I guess another honorable mention would go to Emily for me. I think that she's well
Really?
written most of the time as well.
Really?
She gets honorable mention status, but I feel like not mentioning her is
Bad, yeah.
unfair.
What do you think the most darkest moment in Thomas and Friends? Oh, that episode with the ghost engine on the bridge that falls into the water.
That's a good contender.
That's a good
Another good contender is the entirety of the Magic Railway because I don't know why it scared me as a child. And then another good contender is Rusty and the Boulder, that one with the rock with the face where it just goes, it says like the oof face going on.
Oh yeah, the oof face is actually real.
Are you a pronounced Rheneas like Phineas? So it's like or a you know like a Rheneas or Rheneas.
It's Rheneas.
It is Rheneas.
I'm pretty certain it was.
He's kind of underrated, but at the same time, I don't know. It's because he plays second fiddle to the goat. It's hard to. It'd be like if there was another like old school like steam engine like Edward on the Island.
Yeah.
Who was like written like about the same but just different enough. Like I guess in that world, like one of them is the goat, and you're just always playing second fiddle to them. So even though you could be the second goat, you're technically you basically don't exist. It's a weird like fame problem, if you will.
Yeah. So, but that definitely, Rheneas is definitely underrated though, like 100%. Favorite scene from The Great Discovery? That is a good question. Which is probably something we are going to talk about in the
I was gonna say I have an answer, but you could also say that one's a solid like no spoilers.
No, I mean The Great Discovery is The Great Discovery, so people can people know it exists. So
that's fair.
I
don't know. In the Great Discovery, I think everybody's favorite. Well, I think, but I don't know. Is probably when Thomas is in the caves and the water and floating and yeah.
So I definitely say that is definitely the scene. Either that or the water tower crashing, or the tower crashing down. Just the model work in general. It's hard to compete. So. I remember Thomas Percy and the Squeak scaring me as a kid just because of the face Alicia makes. Alicia body.
I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
I had to pull it up on the wiki to be like, what happens? Oh, her. I remember that face. I remember that lady. I don't remember what happens, but I remember that lady.
Yep.
Isn't there a mouse or something in the train?
Yeah.
Or something.
It absolutely terrified me as a kid. I don't know why it scared me. Which crash of Thomas do you think has the dumbest cause?
Most of the times when James has to crash is pretty dumb.
Yep.
Anytime they just, I feel like James gets thrown off the track just because someone had the sniffles that day.
Yeah,
You know?
that sounds about right, honestly.
Audrey wakes up, reads the news, finds out they're like decommissioning another steam engine that couldn't be saved. He like mutters something silently to himself and writes a story about how James crashed. That's a joke. That definitely didn't happen, but
It would be hilarious.
if somebody told me that that it did happen, I would believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess Christopher Audrey, because he's the one who wrote most of the James stuff. I digress.
That's true. Still,
I
funny.
digress.
It's pretty funny. I gotta lie. Gosh, what is another dumb cause of like a crash? I don't know.
In the specials, most of the specials crashes
They have reasons.
have had reasons.
Well,
I guess.
I think honestly,
I
I think the same thing with the tower crashing down. Why is Stanley pulling it up the hill?
I don't know, man. It's because Stanley was trying. Which episode do we think is the best?
The best Thomas episode?
I don't know, man. That's like picking your favorite, like a lot of things. To be real with you,
Yeah.
I also don't think either of us have actually sat down and watched every single episode of Thomas, have we?
No, but if we had to,
haven't.
I'm gonna be honest. The Flying Kipper is a cop out, but it's a really good episode.
Sure, that's
Flying
a
Kipper
good one.
is a good one. You know, I'm trying to think of like anything. Thomas and Bertie's a classic.
Sure, yeah.
Actually, now I think about it,
I'm trying
I think the
to-
Flying Kipper might be the top rated, the top rated Thomas episode of all time. I mean, it's
Is it?
all at
That's-
sea. All at sea.
Duncan Gets Spooked is good.
Mm-hmm. Percy and Duck enjoy
I
working
like
at the
that
docks near the ocean, especially clear at night. Summer things. Oh, see, it's the 18th episode of the third series. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. No. What is the most top-rated Thomas episode of all time? Let's see. The top-rated Thomas episode of all time is the Down the Mine pilot, and it's followed by a season 20 episode, all the way in CGI. That's crazy. What? Oh, that's why. Two men, the Rev W. Audrey and Teddy Boston, are visiting Sodor.
That one
sounds interesting. That one sounds very interesting. Yes. And afterwards, it's the Great Discovery.
Hold on. Okay. Apparently, episode 19 of the Flying Kipper. That's the best. That's the top rated in season 1. Is there anything higher than that anywhere else?
I don't think so.
Okay, if you actually actually go look at all of the top rated, the pilot, and then tit for tat.
Mm-hmm. And then I think it's just Thomas specials for the next few. Well, those are spoilers. We can't look at those.
Oh yeah, Legend Skiff and the Mermaid. Is that this series 20 episode you were talking about?
No, tit for tat's the season 20 episode. There's a
Skiff apparently there's another. Yes, apparently
so
that one was good.
Yeah, season 1, episode 19. Yeah, that's the Flying Kipper episode.
Hey, Rusty and the Boulder. I know I keep mentioning that one, but I do remember that one being really good.
It's a classic.
Haunted Henry.
Oh god, this is a good one. How would you rank every era on Thomas from worst to best?
Okay, am I allowed to?
All Engines goes worst.
Hold on, let me.
You
can go first. I was thinking for a second. I had a long day.
Oh, no. I wonder if there's a tier list. I wonder if there's a tier list for this, Tom, or at least where I know what the tier lists are, what it would be. Okay, I found it. All right.
Maybe you pull that up. I'm gonna read some chat while you do that. Sonic Best Skarloey and Scottish Twin episode. Best Skarloey episode. I haven't watched Thomas in forever, at least any of the old stuff that I do remember. I guess I can see if I can remember any. I'll pull some up here.
Yeah.
Four Little Engines is obviously good when he comes off the rails and keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's always just kind of there. And then I think just I don't know. The episode where Donald and Douglas help out Oliver is always good too.
Classic. All right,
Yeah, those are kind of
found-
cop outs,
hang
but
on.
I get it.
I have found a tier list. All right.
All
And
right,
I
you
have it
pull
on.
that up.
I have it on stream. It just might as well just kind of works. So my tier list. All engines go. You can burn it. Just burn it. It's a pretty basic one, right? The Bwubba era. Why God? Honestly, it's not the worst, but it's still not one of the best ones. I think this is the Brenner era. This CGI Thomas is the Brenner era. And honestly, the Brenner era, I put best, I guess. Brenner era is actually very widely talked about, even though To All the Brave, you'll be able to hear that one. That's gonna be great. But Brenner is pretty good. Honestly, the basic CGI era, it's kind of mid. A couple of the movies are fine, but the actual CGI era is pretty mid. Not gonna lie. Kind of the same thing with the Hit era. It's also pretty mid. The Hit era of Thomas is pretty mid. Not gonna lie. So and we got the Classic era, which is of course S tier. Classic Thomas will always be best. And we also have the Railway series books. Also gonna put it at Eat Your Hearts Out, which is the best. So yeah, best ones is definitely the Railway series or classics.
I would if I'm making this tier list, I'm swapping a couple things around.
Go ahead and tell me what they are. This is my tier list.
Okay, so that's your tier list. My tier list would be you leave All Engines Go in Burn It. That just really shouldn't exist, if I may be so for real.
I agree with that one.
Bwubba can stay in Why God, I think.
Yeah.
And then I think that the CGI eras need to be swapped.
Really? Well, you haven't seen much of the Brenner era yet, so that's fair.
No, I haven't, but I remember as a kid, like, or like a tween or whatever, like, kind of like, what I don't know. I have fonder memories of the older like nitrogen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think so far, like, I don't know. Misty Island Rescue is now iron, should not be considered.
That's
stuff
fair.
like that.
Ignore that one. Yeah, it's pretty good.
So
the Hit era.
Basically, I'm thinking drop the Railway series into best as well. Hit era can go, and then I think the Hit and the Model era can both stay and Eat Your Hearts Out for me.
Really,
I think those are both just as good.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I gotta go now. It's been an absolute pleasure to be on this Q&A. I'm glad I'm getting feedback from two of the best Thomas creators ever. What? You haven't even started yet.
Me when I'm not even a Thomas creator, but thank you.
Me when I haven't started.
I appreciate that they got the reference that my Sonic and Sonic Otter is a reference to the Hedgehog and not just something else. So that's very exciting. Good job.
Good job. Good job. All right. Why is Thomas bases are the age gap so big, like Thomas and Gordon? I think it's just whenever their models were created, like IRL, like the engine basis.
That's not true. Because
I don't know.
all of the trains would be like in their 30s.
That's fair.
At minimum. If you assume that some of them could have built at the latest possible date. And Percy would be like 200 and old and almost as old as Edward.
How did you come up with the name Sonic Otter? Ooh, really personal.
How'd I come with Sonic Otter? So I really liked Sonic. That's my favorite game series of all time. And I really liked otters, and I needed a username to play League of Legends with my dad. I became Sonic Otter.
Valid reasonings.
It was 2009, and I stuck with it ever since.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Don't you just like having? Isn't this nice having a chat to interact with?
It is. I like live streaming, but I'm not very good at it.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I see your streams.
I might have to do a. You know what? I might do the work stream thing with what's it called? With a couple of people who've done retrospectives on StarCraft, because I know of at least two.
Nice.
I might do some more extreme stuff.
Mhm.
And you, if you want, you can be my doesn't know a lot of things about what we're talking about guy, and that'll be fun.
Fair. Fair. Any other questions for us while we got us here? I will say though, it's been a good Q&A. I've constantly had questions to answer, so I think it's starting to die down a little bit because the stream's been going on for a little over an hour now. So,
Oh yeah, hour and a half now.
um, which engine has been saved from scrap? Two correct answers. Oh, this is a trivia question apparently.
Trivia question.
Saved from scrap.
Uh, one of the twins, one of the Scottish twins, was almost scrapped.
Yep.
Oliver was almost scrapped on the mainland.
Yep.
Nobody else has ever actually been threatened with scrap, like for realsies.
Those are the only two.
Those are the only two. I would play a little devil's advocate and argue that Duke was almost scrapped by virtue of being forgotten about for like 90 years.
Stephanie?
Oh, was Stephanie almost scrapped? Isn't Stephanie like based on a real engine that was like saved by like heritage railway enthusiasts?
I think so, yeah.
So I guess like four, I would argue four, because in my opinion, Duke was almost scrapped.
1 Oliver, 2 Stephanie, 3 Murdoch. Murdoch, really? 4
Oh,
Stanley.
yeah.
Stanley was almost scrapped. I don't know. I don't know why they say Stanley was scrapped. I don't think Stanley was scrapped. Any other questions we got?
I think that's
Sounds like
almost it for stream.
that sounds like it is. Okay. Well, chat. I'm here to you live streamers get to watch something, get to hear something special because there's no way people are skipping to the end for this. Since I have Sonic Otter here, I am actually going to announce the release date for the Colonel Engines retrospective, and that will be on June 21st, 1 p.m. EST. So yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm very excited for you all to see this. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be epic, and I'm really hoping you guys enjoy it because holy crap, this has been a lot of time and effort put into it. So yeah, that's when that is coming out. Hurrah, hurrah! Have you ever been thinking about is that the thumbnail? Technically, yes, covered up by the thing, but yeah, you'll see the full thumbnail later. You ever think about how the express coaches or green coaches talk without faces? I stopped questioning that a long time ago whenever Henrietta was talking before she got a face.
Well, you see, they have their faces, but they're just never in frame. You know what I mean? It's kind of like how Annie and Claire will have a face on both sides.
Yeah.
They only have a face on one side, and it's always the side facing away from like the perspective. That's how you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the retrospective will be the premiere will go up sometime after the YouTube DVD does. And yeah, the 21st. It's not this Sunday, it'll be the next Sunday at 1 p.m. EST. So I hope you guys are going to come around and stick around for it. I doubt Mr. Sonic Otter here will actually show up for the premiere because he definitely does stuff on weekends.
Yeah.
But
Like June 21st?
June 21st.
Isn't that I thought that was... Oh, that is Sunday. Okay, never mind.
10 days from now, exactly. 10 days from now,
Woo-hoo.
exactly. So, poggers.
Big pog.
Yeah, if that's it for everyone, thank you all so much for coming by. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.